Now let's do the bulls. Ah! And my cards just flew everywhere. Let's do, you know what? I ain't gonna use that. Let's use this deck. Let's do the bulls. And this deck is very fitting since Taurus is ruled by Venus. We're going to do relationships with Taurus. And I just seen the Venus card while shuffling. Love. Relationship, Taurus. Relationship, Taurus. Unconditional love. Visionary and balance. So there are some Tauruses out there that needs to this is more about self-love, which is Tauruses are very good at anyway. But I'm saying that you need to find a balance in your self-love. You need to find a balance when it comes to like relationships and your self-love. And not loving people on condition, but not also like loving yourself on a condition, meaning like if you feel like you haven't achieved something, like don't come down on yourself hard. Just be consistent in what's going to bring you success, or be consistent on what's going to make you feel better in a healthy way. But do not do the negative talk, because that's going to affect whatever vision that you are trying to bring into this reality. I got a Taurus, like their emotions spilling out. Like super emotional. Super emotional, but also this is interesting because power. Like you're going to find power in your emotion. And I got a woman becoming like sexually powerful and connecting to being able to connect to actually more than one person. You need to be mindful of who you share your energy with, because they can drain you sexually. Like you need to be, listen, you could, okay. So what I'm getting is a lot of sex, right? Well, I'm not getting a lot of sex, but what I'm getting is like a person that likes. Okay, so your sexual energy is like. I remember I said this recently. When my libido went up like really, really high, I was like, I feel like I'm sitting on $1 million and I don't know what to do with it. So I got somebody who's feeling that same way, like they sitting on like a bag of money, and like they're extremely like they want to have sex a lot because their libido is off the chain. But if you share out too much of your sexual energy, you will become drained, because you gotta understand, sexual energy is healing energy. And it is a lot of people out here that are effed up. It's a lot of people out here that are low on energy and they're trying to tap into whoever they can tap into. And some of the strongest energy, if not the strongest, because it takes strong energy to create a baby, is sexual energy. And I got like this woman that's just like full of it. Like she like it's almost like you glowing with it, and people, whether they spiritual or not, they can sense it, because that's what happens. They can sense it, and they come to you like with like And it ain't even got to be no big offering. They just come to you with, just say D in hand, like, can I get it or not? So but I'm getting that you need to use this energy for yourself. You need to be a little hesitant. You need to be hesitant with how much you've given out your sexual energy, because you need that energy to heal yourself. Also, you can use that sexual energy for creation. Not just a baby, but for like, maybe you want to create a business, create a new like a life vision, whatever that is. You need to like circle that energy around yourself. Maybe look into like sex magic, or like I cannot think of the word. I want to say like tantric or something like that. It's basically, I think it's microcosmic orbit, where you could circle the sexual energy around, not only for healing, but it can put you like in this like creative mode. I'm not saying it fully correctly, but look into it. Don't just share out your energy. Like, it will leave you vulnerable. It will leave you exposed. And when you are vulnerable, exposed, you put yourself in a very precarious position, a position that you don't want to be in. And then the person is just walking around with your energy, feeling happy-go-lucky because you done gave them some sexual healing, and now you stuck with this, which is a lower energy, and you feel like shit. Yes, let's do a little bit more for Taurus. Taurus. Did I say Taurus? Taurus. Let's do more for Taurus. Now, I'm really having fun with these readings because I like talking about this type of stuff. Especially when we start talking about sexual healing. I really got a lot into that because I've had like people draining my energy. And the more in tune and intuitive you get, the more like you start to really feel that other person and whatever they're going through. And it's like, sometimes, is it worth it? Okay, more for Taurus. I know, I thought I seen something. Taurus's relationship. We haven't even got to spiritual yet. Okay, so there's some Taurus that need to march on. You need to move on. If you're dealing with somebody, there's a Taurus that needs to move on and cultivate a growth mindset. And this growth mindset is going to lead you to success. It's going to lead you to being able to like express yourself differently. Like you're going to be able, this person moving out the way, getting out of your energetic field, is going to allow you to have time to focus on your craft and your talent, and allow you to have like, I'm getting like Mayat mental balance, and you using your knowledge to to heal yourself, to save yourself, to remove yourself from certain circumstances, to put you in an environment where there's like, it's more loving. This relationship is going to allow somebody to even move to a different type of, the ending, moving on is going to allow you to move like to a probably even different type of environment. But it don't have to be like a bogus breakup. You know what I'm saying? It could be like cordial and like out of love. Like you all both see what it was and see how, it built y'all. It's some people that actually has children with this person. So it ain't like it don't need to be messy because the children are watching. The children are watching you, and you teaching them how to be in relationships. You teaching them. You're teaching them. And then if you're gonna need some type of support. You're gonna need some type of support, like from either like a older feminine. But the path is still gonna be open to you. Whether this older feminine, actually, because ancestor came up too, like you got somebody that's like on your team that's helping you get through these lessons. And the path is open for you. Like anything that you want regarding a relationship moving forward is going to come without much effort and free from interruption caused by others. Whether you had other people in your business or whether there was another person in y'all business, meaning like somebody was cheating or something, or somebody was secretly keeping somebody away. But even like I said, even if there was like a third party type of situation, it doesn't have to end like you ain't gotta fight, you ain't gotta like curse nobody out, it ain't gotta be dramatic, it ain't gotta be none of that. You could just be like, oh, I see what it is, it's all love, let me move around, and then but I'm still getting like you need to do like a cleanse. You need to cleanse yourself, cleanse your environment, cleanse your mind from the situation and move on. Let's get one for a single Taurus. Single Tauruses. I didn't do this for Aries, but there's a single Taurus that just popped into my head. And I'm just going to go with my intuition because that's what I said I was going to start doing more of when I hear it. Single Taurus. Family reunion. Whoever this Taurus is, this is a Taurus that the energy saying is like it's time to have children. It's time to have children. It's like either your family waiting for you to have children, or yes, I'm getting like family, but there's also like ancestors just trying to come back. And more information. Yeah, there's definitely family that's trying to return. So you need to be mindful. You need to be mindful of what though? You need to, your mind. You need to be mindful of like, this is coming up again, which is connected to that collective reading. Like I said, it's a lot of children. If you haven't watched the video, there's a lot of children that are trying to be born at this time because they have things that they need to do. Everybody always comes back for a specific purpose. And whatever this energy is, I'm getting boy energy. I'm getting little boy, but I'm also getting multiple children. I'm getting, it looks like, 2 boys and 1 girl. I'm just saying, you ain't got to be all of that. You ain't got to be that many children. But at least this boy wants to come back, but there's like, there needs to be balance that needs to occur, because otherwise it'll be a repeat. It'll be a repeat of things that you went through, the family has went through, and that's not what they want to go through. So you need to be mindful of what is real and what is not real. Basically what matters and what doesn't matter. Like a lot of things that you are focusing on just doesn't matter. And they're saying surrender. Jeez. Surrender and level up. Surrender and level up. Raise your standards. Realize who you are. Because it's time to have fun. Meaning that it's time to live a better life. It's time to have fun in your life. All right. Now let's finally get to the spiritual. Jeez. Let's finally get to the spiritual for Taurus. My cards messed up. Okay. Spiritual advice. Can't even say the word. Spiritual advice for Taurus. Spiritual advice for Taurus. Joy. Let's shuffle one more again. And betrayal. Joy and betrayal. Let me pull something for this betrayal real quickly. I'm thinking about getting another camera so I can face the camera on me and my cards. So you all can see. Don't know. Betrayal. Something to do with like, I want to say like habits. Yeah, that's what it is. Habits. Somebody got a habit when it comes to drinking. Yeah, somebody got a habit when it like a little habit when it comes to drinking, and it's like it's time you're betraying yourself. It's almost like you even lying to yourself about your habit. You know what it's doing to you, and you need to chill to the point where you need to stop. Right? And you're being resistant. Typically when somebody has an addiction, they do not want to feel something. So it's like you self-medicating. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I really need to work out these arms. You self-medicating. Yep. The devil has come up, and the devil is about addiction. It may be that you are struggling with depression or addiction, feeling overwhelmed and without relief due to external influences. This can lead to a sensation of being restrained and powerless. Yeah. Gonna have to kick that bottle or whatever it is. Because maybe it's like you, it's some people that are like addicted to weed. And let me tell you something. Unless you are growing the weed yourself, something is wrong with this weed. It's not right. I know it's not right. I can tell the difference. I don't care if you're getting it from a dispensary. It's not right. Unless you like, you know the grower and you know that it's natural and they're not spraying nothing on it. And then there's people out here that smoking white weed. You got to be out your mind. That look too much like that word that started with a C. You got to be out your mind. But anyway, somebody has addictive behavior that is causing them to be resistant to change and joy, that is keeping them from really like dealing with their issues. Because like I said, like people use substances to self-medicate. And you can literally only heal what you can feel. So Spirit is saying that it is time to let go of that addiction. You do have the power to do so. The divine is on your side, you know. And you also got to understand with this liquor or the weed or whatever substance that you're using, that there's a cause and an effect. Like certain behaviors is causing you to be stuck. I got a fool. Like somebody even acting like a fool. And stunting your personal growth. All right. Let's do the money. Let's do finances. Finances. Wait a minute. I really use these cards. I only use these cards for certain people. But Taurus is calling for it. Taurus. Ooh. Okay. So there's a Taurus, and the card that's on the floor that I'm not about to pick up right now is the Magic Mirror. You're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads, and it's time to sever the old you and look into, like, really, like, going hard with your spirituality. I'm getting that somebody needs to open their third eye, or guess more, or maybe even decalcify their pineal gland, third eye. Because I'm getting like, okay, rub the genie on the lamp. Oh, no. That's not how you say it. Rub the lamp and the genie will come out and give you 3 wishes. But more than 3 wishes. Meaning that if you work on, really go hard with your spirituality like you've never done before, it will be smooth sailing. But there's some like detoxing that needs to occur, like drugs is coming up again, or substances. I don't want to say like drugs, like hard drugs, but there's like substances, or even like, it don't even have to be like substances that you're intentionally taking. I'm getting chemicals, like chemical imbalances, the chemicals that are in like the food and stuff. Like, be mindful of like even the type of water you drink. Like legit, like, I don't drink purified water, and I will never ever drink out the tap. Not in Chicago. They say the pipes in Chicago are basically as bad as in Flint. Or was in Flint. I don't know the situation there no more. I just know Chicago water bogus. But anyway, somebody needs to do a detox. And your children, if you have children. And your third eye is going to be like open. Like, what is life open afterwards? You're gonna be like, this is the world. Somebody's gonna be able to just make somebody a little uncomfortable. I don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. The world is different now from some years ago. But I'm talking about talking to the dead and seeing the dead. Yeah, you're gonna be able to see that. You're gonna be able to see the unseen. Yup, ancestors. And you're gonna be able to see the future. That's whoever this Taurus is. You at this crossroads right now. That's why that magic mirror came up. Okay? But it's like, whoever this is, you're either already hearing and you're confused about what it is, or you are like, they're talking, this message is coming through. It's just that like, you just, I don't know, you just think you got a lot on your mind. Something about miscommunication. Something about confusion and miscommunication. Or you're not hearing it right. Like, somebody has, like, you got to do a cleanse. Like, there's like, I'm getting like mental parasites. You have to do a cleanse if you want to hear clearly. Yeah. Let me pull some more because this is interesting. That's probably why I need to pull this deck. I do not use this deck for a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of, you're picking up a lot of like frequencies, and some of it's bullshit, meaning like some of it's like negative stuff. Because everything ain't positive. Like all the, like think of people. Is everybody positive in this world? So you know all the energy not positive in this world. So you picking up negative. And I've heard it before too. And this is what I was told before. I control energy. I don't let energy control me. So you need to get control of yourself. Okay? Get control of yourself. Be mindful of what you are intaking. Alright? If you are using substances to... if you're using substances to try to... if you're using substances to try to control that's not going to work. It's going to be a problem. It will make you sicker, okay? But you need to... You need to go get some energy work. You need to go see a spiritualist. Because a spiritualist come up. You need to go see a spiritualist. You need to go see a spiritualist. I mean, like, I do consultations as well. I do spiritual consultations as well. And I work like with the chakras, and I do like energy work and all of that. So if you want like my assistance, that's fine. But anybody assistance I'm getting that you need to go work with a spiritualist. Yes. It ain't gotta be me. But it needs to be somebody. Okay, more information. And somebody needs to I'm getting herbal medicine. Herbal medicine. And like water. You need to get around water. You probably need to do a detox, a spiritual bath. But I'm definitely getting like herbal medicine and like grounding more for Taurus. Let me get this card. Oh. More for Taurus. Yes. Jeez. More for Taurus. Yeah. Like you got people on the other side that's reaching for you, that's trying to help you. Definitely, I'm getting like somebody that was like I don't know, it could be, I don't know, hundreds of years ago, who knows, like an ancestor, but I'm getting like a warrior, or it could be like just like somebody that was about that life in this life that want to help you, if you know what I mean. Certain things don't need to be said. They got your back. I'm getting them got your back, and stop being resistant to change. And you need to focus on like self-love. Start loving yourself better and treating yourself better through like self-care, self-love, and just like being on your like soul searching journey. You will gain focus and balance, but you gotta stop self-sabotaging and looking back. Because when you look back and you try to go back like to like the old you, because there's an old version of you that you looking back at. Because it's like, oh, you remember being comfortable in that type of position until you have some type of like awakening to a different type of life. But it's like there's no turning back. Everything is aligned for you to change. Everything is aligned for you to change, so you can become better than you ever were before. Okay, so that's it for that spiritual part. Taurus, now let's do money. Yeah, let's do money. All right. Money, Taurus. Okay. So there's some Tauruses that need to actually, there's some Tauruses that have like either some people around them that are like doing big things, like they're a leader in whatever it is that you want to do, and they have like the master plan or a game plan, or maybe some things, some tips and tricks that can help you out. You need to start being around like-minded people. If you're the smartest person in your crew or group or whatever you want to call your people that you're around, that is a problem. Or if that's your only group, you need to be around like-minded people that are trying to do bigger and better things. People that have a growth mindset. Basically, you need to be in the room of people that are doing things that you desire to do when it comes to making money. More information. Because you're going to learn. You're going to learn a lot of analytical abilities, and you're going to improve your abilities when it comes to money, and you're going to step your game up. Your game is going to be on a whole different level, but you can't do this around people that like and get that type of mindset. They don't have the right energy, and like they don't have the right energy, and also like they kind of like, when you have stagnant energy around you, they kind of like block you from certain like miracles too, like the energy or prosperous energy. So you gotta change who you around, because I got like there's prosperity, like this is a new day, this is a new year, and prosperity and abundance and good fortune can be yours. It's just that you gotta move differently, and you need to focus on your on what you're good at. All right, and cards on the table. You have to be honest and open about what it is that you want. And then when it comes to the people that you're around, you're going to have to be honest and open about, like, because they're going to be asking, like, oh, so you're not around no more. I mean, you Hollywood, you're not around no more. You're going to have to be honest and open, because your honesty and your openness is going to possibly wake some people up so they can get on your level that you will be on. But first, you got to make changes. All right. Thank you for watching.